Hey, what's up guys? Kurt here with Eat Sleep Drive and the last installment of the 36,000 mile service on my Porsche GT4. This time we're going to be installing some pollen and cabin filters on this bad boy. If you haven't seen the last two videos, did the spark plug change, that was quite a bear. I did the intake air filter change, which was pretty easy. Anyone could do that. If you haven't seen those, go back and watch those. And while you're at it, hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a thing, and YouTube will promote that video and recommend more videos like that to you. Once again, SunCoastParts.com. Thank you to those guys for providing these parts. I got my spark plugs there, I got my air filter and pollen, all these filters here. I get all my Porsche parts there, so check them out. Let's dive in. Let's start first at the front of the car. You won't have this, or probably won't have this. This is for a battery tender, so disregard this wire. I keep it on there at my car when it's stored so the battery doesn't go flat. But the first thing we have to do is take off this sort of plastic front cover. Voila. And now we're gonna come over here to the passenger side of the car and take this lid off to get access to this little box, which is where the filter is. This bad boy, it looks like it was a little bit crushed. It kind of goes in here at an angle, so let's get the new one. I don't believe this has a direction or a flow like a lot of filters do, but I'm just going to put it in the same way that that other one came out. Now I'll show you a close-up in the video, but there's sort of these guides that you just guide the filter in with, and the filter easily collapses, so you kind of gotta be gentle with it, and you work your way down. There we go. It's a bit like an accordion. That guy's in there now. Super simple. Got these tabs on here, just press down. Boom, 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 boom. And we're already halfway done. Now let's head to the main cabin to do the other filter, which takes a little bit more work. Okay, for this last filter, which is inside the cabin, I'm going to take you on a GoPro journey because it's up under the glove box here on the passenger side. Okay, it's a little hard to see, but we're going to come under the glove box here, and you're going to see a couple different little fasteners. They look like flathead, I do believe. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to remove those, and then we'll take this little like foam style panel out, and then that will give us better access to the intake cabin filter. A stubby screwdriver would be best for this one, but I'm too lazy to go get one. Now this comes out. Take this foam piece out. Now we finally exposed this little container that holds the cabin filter. So let's go ahead and pop this open. Boom. And let's look at the flow direction, because this filter does have, it doesn't matter which way it flows, so it's pointing sort of more towards the driver / the front of the car. So we'll take note of that. And then I'm gonna yank this thing out. That deforms a little bit because it hits the footwell a touch. Now, take our new filter, which is right here. Make sure the direction is pointing the same way, which it's gonna point forward for us. And we're gonna slide this thing in here. Boom. Easy as that. Snap that up, Put the foam piece back on, and we are breathing some clean air now. And that's it. All of the filters have now been done on this car. That completes the 36,000 mile service, and it's about time that we had some easy stuff to do on this car, right? The spark plugs, which I did, were a huge pain. Even the intake air filters, while pretty easy, still more involved than most cars. Thankfully, the Cayman and Pollen filters were an easy change. Now we have all kinds of, the engine's breathing well, we're breathing well in the car. I'm happy about it. Check out SunCoastParts. They provided all this stuff. I go to them for all my Porsche parts. And you know, I hope you guys enjoyed the service. There's a bunch of videos out there already on the oil change, and that's really the main reason I didn't include going over the oil change. Plus, I had to take it to a shop because with these cars, you need a scan tool to reset the oil change service interval. So even if I did the oil change myself, I would have had that light on. It would have drove me nuts. So it just made sense to pay somebody to do it. And that's actually the first time I've ever paid someone to change the oil on any of my cars. So I kind of feel bad about that. But regardless, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, considering hitting that subscribe button. And big news on the next episode about this car. You're going to want to stay tuned. See you guys.